In the Chinese-Japanese sexagenary cycle of cyclic calendar, the Gregorian year 2025 is stated to be the year of wood snake. But how? How is it derived mathematically? This is what I will explain in this video step by step. So keep watching with patience. The sexagenary system is a cycle of 60 terms, each corresponding to 1 year, thus a total of 60 years for one cycle. Historically used for recording time in China, Japan, Korea, and some other Asian countries, and it started in the middle of the 3rd century BC. The sexagenary cycle is used in the names of many historical events such as the Chinese Xinhai Revolution, the Japanese Boshin War, and so on. It also continues to have a role in contemporary Chinese and Japanese astrology and fortune telling. When we say the year of wood snake, we are actually referring to the sexagenary calendar. So let's come to the point now, that is, how is 2025 the year of wood snake? The sexagenary calendar comprises of two key elements. The first is the 10 heavenly stems. It is said that the Shang people had a 10-day cycle and these were the names of each day. So these 10 are the 10 days and whose original meanings are written here: turtle shell, fish gut, fish tail, nail or fastener, halberd, loom thread, Venus, to offend superiors, burden, and grass of libation. Each of these are mapped into 5 elements, elements of nature. These are wood or tree, fire, earth, metal, and water. These are the onyomi and kunyomi readings in Japanese for these elements. So in the kunyomi reading, if we see ki no e, ki no to. So a refers to the yang and to refers to the yin. So the yin yang, so we will discuss about it in a later slide. So kin no e, ki no to. Hi no e, hi no to. Tsuchi no e, tsuchi no to. Ka no e, ka no to. Mizu no e, mizu no to. So as you might be knowing, so these are all related to tree, fire, earth or soil, gold or metal, and water. Then there are 12 earthly branches. The system was from observations of the 12-year orbit of Jupiter cycles around the sun. They are names of each of the Earth solar year. So these are the 12 Earth solar years corresponding to the Jupiter cycle around the sun. So these 12 solar years are expressed in terms of 12 animals, which are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Now, the 60-year calendar cycle, which we were talking about, that is the sexagenary cycle, it is based on the combinations of a cycle of these 10 heavenly stems and the 12 earthly branches. Each year is named by a pair of one stem and one branch, as you can see this combination table. So for example, the first one is the wood and the first one here is the rat. That means this is the heavenly stem and this is the earthly branch. So wood as heavenly stem and rat as earthly branch, we have this wood rat combination. So this is one element of the 60-year calendar. Now, the question is, we can see here 120 pairs because 10 multiplied by 12 is 120. Then why we are talking about 60? Now, how does it get reduced to 60? That let's see now. So this can be explained using the Chinese philosophy of yin yang. This is the yin yang symbol, which is a concept describing an opposite but interconnected self-perpetuating cycle. They are complementary, that is the yin and the yang are complementary to each other, but at the same time opposing forces that interact to form a dynamic system. The 120 combinations, these are the 120 combinations of heavenly stems and earthly branches get reduced to 60 because only yang heavenly stems can pair with yang earthly branch. And likewise for yin pairing, this thus we have 60 combinations. So that means yang of heavenly stem can only combine with yang of the earthly branch. So some of these options, the half of the options are ruled out. And we have like this. So the rest of the items have gone out, and thus we have 60 in all. So now let's see how these are made into serial order. So the first year of the sexagenary cycle will be this one, that is wood rat. The second year will be wood ox. The third year is fire tiger. The fourth year is fire rabbit. The fifth year is earth dragon. The sixth year is earth snake. The seventh year is metal horse. The eighth year is metal goat. The ninth year is water monkey. 10th year is water rooster. Then we have the 11th here as wood dragon, the 12th year as wood pig, and then we have the 13th year as fire rat, then we have fire ox, then we have earth tiger, we have earth rabbit, we have metal dragon, we have metal snake, we have water horse, and we have water goat. So in the same way, the rest of the years are arranged like this, and we have all these 60 years of the sexagenary cycle. So this is the one complete sexagenary cycle, and the combinations, as we have mentioned, they appear in this order. Now this year, that is 2025 Gregorian calendar, that is the Western or the English calendar, is sexagenary 42. That is the 42nd year of the 60-year cycle. So as you can see, this 42nd year is nothing but wood snake. And from here, we are saying that 2025 is the year of the snake. But how? So now let's move into the mathematics part of this logic, that is how the year 2025, that is the current year, is this 2025 corresponds to the sexagenary 42, which is the year of wood snake. How is Gregorian 2025 the year of wood snake? The philosophers and mathematicians have found out a technique to map a Gregorian or the Western year to that of a sexagenary or cyclic year. The mapping looks like something like this. So this is the mapping. This is basically the output of the mapping, but how it has been generated, how this mapping result has occurred. Let's deep dive into the mathematics and find the cyclic year for the Gregorian year 25. So there are certain rules to do the mapping between the Gregorian calendar and the Chinese sexagenary calendar. The first rule is for any year number greater than 4 AD, the equivalent sexagenary year can be found by subtracting 3 from the Gregorian year, dividing by 60 and taking the remainder as the result. Rule 2. For any year before 1 AD, the equivalent sexagenary year can be found by adding 2 to the Gregorian year number in BC, dividing it by 60 and subtracting the remainder from 60. Rule 3. 1 AD, 2 AD and 3 AD correspond respectively to the 58th, 59th and 60th years of the sexagenary cycle. So combining rules 1, 2 and 3, we have the conversion rules for all the years of the known human history. In a nutshell, the formula for years AD is year minus 3 mod 60, and for years BC is year plus 2 mod 60. So now let us see how do we map the year 2025 into the year of wood snake. Step-by-step example to determine the sign for the year 2025. So the first step is subtracting 3 from the Gregorian year. That is 2025 minus 3 gives us 2022. The next step is to divide by 60 and discard any fraction. That is 2022 divided by 60 gives 33. So now how this happens, let's see. 60 to be divided 2022 to be divided by 60. So first we have 60 multiplied by 3 as 180. The remainder is 22. Then this 2 comes here, and then again 63s are 180, and the remainder is now 42. So it cannot be divided anymore because 42 is less than 60. So 33 is the quotient, 42 is the remainder, this is the dividend, this is the divisor. So there is an alternate formula, which is 2022 minus 60 multiplied by 33 gives us 42. So this is the remainder and this is the answer. And from here we get 42 as the sexagenary equivalent of Gregorian 2025. So now refer the sexagenary cycle table and find the 42nd year in that table. So this is our table, and we see that the 42nd year is the combination of wood and snake. So the 42nd year, which is the Gregorian 2025, is the year of wood snake. Wood snake. Thus 2025 is the year of the wood snake. The Chinese New Year 2025 begins on January the 29th, that is just 3 days from now, highlighting the year of the wood snake. The lucky zodiac signs for this year are predicted to be dragon, ox, rooster, monkey, and the snake. These signs can expect progress in their careers, finances, and relationships. So friends, that's all. That's all we wanted to convey to you. I hope you have understood how a Gregorian year, that is an English year, can be converted or can be mapped into these Chinese sexagenary or the cyclic calendar, so that you can find out the combination of the heavenly stems and the earthly branches. So for previous videos of this series, do visit the playlist section of this channel and click on this playlist, Japanese Extra Shorts, and you will find all the previous videos uploaded to this playlist. So these videos are very interesting, which are based on diverse topics that relates to Japan. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already done. Saral Japani is the name, where we discuss about Japan, the Japanese culture, aspects of Japan, and also most importantly, Japanese language learning. Our address is youtube.com/@saraljapani. That's all for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you will be part of our journey in future as well. Till then, goodbye. Mata imasho. Arigatou gozaimashita.